As the army of the god was approaching the lavender city of Valamonga, the earth trembled beneath their steps, and the wind carried the murmur of prayer and iron. Their banners were lifted as incense, and their ranks moved as one body, steadfast and unbroken, for the Lord of Light went before them. Thence the filthy prince of defeat, whose name was corruption and whose gaze was despair, had sent forth his hosts to bar the way. Men hardened in wickedness, hellhounds foaming with fire, and crowned beasts which knew neither mercy nor rest. They came to challenge the servants of God at the verdant ford of the Mother River, which flows high through the vale, rich and life-giving, as it had flowed since the first days. There the warriors of the light gathered themselves with the rulers of the river. Leon the brave stood among them, leader of the risen slaves of the fallen sword, bearing chivalry, a sacred blade that had not known cowardice. Beside him was Romaz, the hill king, whose war hammer was clad in iron, as his will was clad in resolve. There also came Renard, witch queen of the darkened forests of the north, whose wisdom was old and terrible, and Oberon the horse lord, who master of the tireless steeds, bearing a bow wrought with hidden power. And lo, from the shadowed banks arose the demons Sistros and Gervelir, and with them Salsar Rapur, and behind them a multitude without number. Then did the heavens open, and the angels Miron and Marcus descended, shining as burning bronze, and they contended mightily with the demons. The clash was great, yet the darkness held its ground, and the sun sunk low. When night fell upon the ford, fear was poured out like water, and with the night came the lords of the night, Ashtrathon and his spouse Mariazel, whose coming was as a storm of ruin. They fell upon the host of light, and many were struck down. Cries rose to the heavens, and blood darkened the river's stones. But the Almighty Lord did not forsake his own. For the heavens were torn as a veil, and the archangels descended in glory. Sindar, bearing the white shield's solidarity. Wendar, wielding his hammer, fortitude. And Eandar, whose sacred spear was called redemption also, for it restored what was broken. They smote the night lords with fire and with wrath, and the darkness was driven back. Ash and death lay everywhere, and the field was strewn with the fallen, both just and unjust. In that place of fire and blood, the living wept for the dead, and the river lords and the archangels stood together, and they formed a sacred pact. The word of God was spoken among them. He would aid the river lords, and they would march to the fallen sword, purging demons wherever they were found, until the valley was made clean of the princes of darkness. Then the people of the river swore themselves to the light. They took a holy oath and cast away forever the savage and vulgar gods, the spirits of forest and hill, of water and beast. And it was proclaimed among them, "This valley shall belong to the God of light from this day forth, and he shall be our shield and our keeper."